I have something in mind for a vlog called Do We Choose to Be Creatures of Habit? The theme for today is, do we choose to be creatures of habit? Lots of people refer to the saying Groundhog Day, but it doesn't mean Groundhog Day like February 2nd. It means Groundhog Day in terms of the movie Groundhog Day, and Bill Murray's character Phil, forget his last name, repeats the same day over and over and over again. So we're almost at the 2-year mark of this global pandemic. So I've said to quite a few people that it feels like Groundhog. Every day feels the same. You know, of course, I'm missing my business trips. Working from home. I work from home anyway, but missing the business trips, I guess. Missing playing Ultimate. Missing seeing friends and family and weekend getaways and things like that. So it feels like a bit of a repeat, day after day after day, day after day after day, day after day after day. I've been saying it in a negative context, I guess. But is there a positive side of that? I'm thinking about movies. Some movies, when they following a character development, and they show this character going through a very similar routine every single day, and they kind of speed it up, and you show them getting up, maybe going to work, brushing their teeth, having something to eat, going to bed, and they kind of create this little montage day after day after day, and they speed it up, and it's to create a sense of maybe routine, normality, maybe boredom, but it's typically a negative thing. Now that being said, I gave this some deeper thought, and there are movies that we see the character reminisce about their time in a place. And so the classic one is, I remember the time I lived in Paris, and I used to love going to the bakery in the morning and getting my croissant, my cappuccino, and walking along the Seine and writing in the cafe in the afternoon. But isn't that a routine, right? Isn't that a more glamorous picture, romantic picture of living a great life? Yes, in a interesting place in the world, but that was a routine. But that's pictured in a very positive way. So do we choose to be creatures of habit? I walk my dog. My dog is a creature of habit. Dogs are creatures of habit. They have a routine. And but do humans prefer a routine, or do they prefer variability and unpredictability? So anyway, what I've done for this video is create, it's the first time I've ever done this, is kind of film myself in my morning routine. Cooper. Groundhog Day. 3 undoings. Poop bag. Important. Usual hunt for the phone in the morning. Most important meal of the day. And that's the beginning of my day, a regular day. I almost forgot, one of the ideas that came to me about this topic was I was walking my dog on the same route, varied a little block by block, but basically a similar route, and I've been doing it for a long time, over a year, maybe more than 2 years. So what happened was we had this blizzard a few weeks ago, and one of those roads that I usually take on my return path back home here was blocked with the sidewalks were just an impasse. You couldn't walk on them because of the amount of snow, and they weren't clearing it. So I changed my route around the neighborhood, the route I would walk with my dog, and and I still am changing it kind of on a regular basis now. So in a way, that's breaking a routine, and I'm seeing people in the neighborhood I haven't seen for a while. I'm seeing different houses, different points of view. I have walked quite often now to the local park. It's a beautiful park, and so what I did a few weeks ago was record myself for, I think it was 3 straight days, basically. Well, good morning. It's a Thursday, the end of January, and today's a new day, as I say, and it's reasonably pretty. It was a little prettier earlier, the sunrise, but as you can tell, it's very cold. Actually, I have my glove off, which is kind of silly, but starting a new Groundhog Day, starting a new routine, starting a new route with Cooper. My hand's cold. So I've been listening to a podcast this morning by Hidden Brain, and about stoicism, if that's the way you say it, about dealing with life's hardships and techniques and tools to help you cope with understanding that appreciate what you have, like appreciating walking my dog on a very, very cold day, but in a beautiful city, in a beautiful park. Sun's coming up. Yeah, it's cold, but it could be colder, I guess. So, my wife is a practitioner of healthy thinking, positive thinking. She has tips and tricks she reminds me about. So thanks for that, darling. And it works. I've had a little bit of a saying for a while. Today's a new day. Today is a new day. Meaning can't change what happened yesterday, right? You can learn from it. I can't change it. Can't worry about it. So today's a new day. It's going to be a good one. It's Thursday. Almost the weekend. I had to change routes. The usual route we take isn't great right now because it's blocked. All the sidewalks are completely blocked with snow. So I've started to take a different route, and it's basically a route that takes me up the hill up to Avenue Road. In the background here, you can see this tower. So I would go, well, not quite to the tower. Well, yeah, roughly to the tower, and back through this park now. So this is the new route. Another day, slightly different route. Actually colder today. Oh yes, another day, but a new day.
Looking forward to it. It's a Friday. Like Fridays, today's a new day. You guys have a great day too. Well, it's maybe day 3 of Groundhog Day. Quite a bit colder, but there's no wind. But definitely balaclava and fur hat kind of day. See the nice sun. It's a little later as well, so that's why the sun is appearing more behind me there. But Saturday morning, timing is a little different. But I thought I'd just wrap it up with 3 days, kind of Groundhog Day in the winter in Toronto.
But what I remember was that I really enjoyed that little change. But then I enjoyed then a new routine. I think there's something to be said in terms of having routine and enjoying it and maybe tweaking it a little and enjoying that for an extended period of time without constantly looking for something new all the time. That is very tiring. Something else I thought about is when we go on holiday. There's all this build-up of anticipation when you go on holiday. You're scrambling to get on that early flight, and you're packing, and you get there, and it's all new and exciting, but quite stressful as well. And you get to your hotel, and you're just waiting to kind of settle in and have that first cocktail, perhaps. But then the day after, maybe 2 days after that, you're in a routine. A great routine is maybe you get up, see the sunrise, you get up early and have a beautiful, healthy breakfast, fresh fruit and outside, and then you take your book and you go to the cabana or you go to the beach and you enjoy your book. And then later morning you start thinking about your lunch choices. You have a nice lunch, you have a few beers in the afternoon, you go back, you shower. I love that time of day when you've been in the sun all day and in the water all day, and you get back to your room and you take a nice shower, and then you wear some nice clothes for dinner, and that's the day. It's a beautiful day, and then you kind of want to do it all over again the next day. So you actually, even on vacation, you create a routine for yourself, and you kind of tune it to what you really like, and I think we can do that, right? Yes, we are stuck a little bit right now. The weather's not great, but if you can just fine-tune your routine to enjoy simple pleasures throughout the day, something to maybe look forward to is that next break in the day, that cup of tea in the afternoon, your first coffee of the day. Maybe a little meditation. I should sprinkle that into my day. Maybe reading a book at bedtime or some other time. Maybe making a vlog on a daily basis. Not a daily basis, but a regular basis. I love to edit my pictures, and I fall into that routine as well. So I think there is things to be said for routine, and creating a routine that's kind of tuned to you gives you a good reason to get out of bed in the morning. But there's tons of movies that deal with routine, and the protagonist in the movie is potentially caught in a scenario of a routine, but they're also happy in a routine. So some of the ones I noted was Truman Show. Truman is happy in his day-to-day life. The Lego Movie and Free Guy. They're both based on, of course, toys and gaming and stuff like this, but they're happy to some degree in their routine until something unusual, something that enters their world that they hadn't seen before. So that's the trigger there. And Pleasantville, we just saw that again the other day. Wonderful movie, and there's a lot of interesting parts of that movie, messages to that movie, but of course they're stuck in this black and white world, but they're happy in their day-to-day lives until again they glimpse something that is new. So perhaps that's what I'm looking for here is, yes, we like a routine, but we shouldn't close ourselves off from discovering new things. Maybe it's discovering new food or watching a new type of art, or listening to a new type of music, or of course going to new places, taking a different route around the neighbourhood, or getting in the car and going for a drive to somewhere you've never been before. I was in Windsor a few weeks ago, and I was just by myself, so instead of just hopping on the highway coming straight home, I went off the beaten path, so to speak, and discovered a new little town, a few towns, and took some photographs, and it was a real pleasant experience. Again, giving yourself an opportunity to find new things, to maybe break that routine now and again, and maybe finding new things to then sprinkle back in to a new routine. So today is mid-February, and it's a long weekend, and it's a Sunday, but Sunday of a long weekend. I've probably said on the vlog here a few times, my favourite day of the week is Sunday of a long weekend. Enjoy your day, and thanks for watching, and please subscribe to the channel, and like this video if you get a chance. And I'm still enjoying making it. I'm still enjoying photography and videography, and sharing it with people that love it as well. So have a great day. See ya.